My mom abandoned my sister and her baby in the snow. I drove through the night, then froze. The call came at 11 p.m. on a Tuesday. My 4-year-old niece Lily, voice shaking like autumn leaves. Auntie Sarah, mommy's bleeding and grandma locked us outside in the snow. My heart stopped. Where are you, baby? Behind the big store with the red sign. It's so cold, mommy won't wake up right. I threw on boots over my pajamas and grabbed my keys. 3-hour drive through the worst blizzard in years. White-knuckling the steering wheel while my windshield wipers fought against sheets of ice. The radio kept warning drivers to stay home, but I couldn't, not with them out there. I found them huddled behind a Shell station at 2 a.m. My sister Rachel with a split lip and black eye. Lily clutching her stuffed rabbit with one arm missing, both shivering in summer clothes. Rachel's lips blue from cold. Mom said we had to leave, Rachel whispered through chattering teeth, not looking at me. She chose him over us, again. Said we were freeloaders. I loaded them in my Honda, cranked the heat to maximum, and wrapped them in my emergency blankets. That's when Rachel finally broke down in my passenger seat, shoulders shaking with more than just cold. She's been taking Lily's disability checks for months, she sobbed, words tumbling out like a dam had burst. All $800 every month for his gambling debts and their weekend trips to the casino in Atlantic City. My stomach dropped into my shoes. I've been sending mom $500 every month for emergencies, utilities, groceries, medical bills. She'd been lying about all of it while stealing from a disabled child who needed special therapy and equipment. Last week she said if I didn't sign over custody to them, they'd call CPS and claim I'm unfit. Said no one would believe a single mom with my history of depression. Derek kept laughing, calling Lily their little gold mine. The drive home was silent except for Lily's soft snores and Rachel's occasional sniffle. I couldn't find words for the rage burning in my chest like acid. The next morning there was aggressive knocking at my door. Mom stood there with her boyfriend Derek, both wearing expensive winter coats I'd never seen before, designer brands with tags still attached. Hand over my granddaughter, Mom demanded, pushing past me into my living room without invitation. You had your fun playing hero, but she belongs with family. Derek smirked, crossing his arms and blocking my doorway. We already called our lawyer. You kidnapped her. You can't keep her. Actually, I said, pulling out my phone with steady hands, you're wrong about everything. I hit play. Her own voice filled my living room, crystal clear through my phone speakers. That brat costs too much anyway with her medical bills and special needs. Let them both freeze for all I care. We'll get the checks either way once they're gone. The recording kept going. Derek's voice slurred with alcohol. Good. More money for Vegas next month. Maybe we can finally get that suite at the Bellagio. Mom's voice again. Rachel's too stupid to fight us in court anyway. Who's gonna believe some depressed single mother over a married couple? She'd pocket-dialed me during their argument about kicking Rachel out. 23 minutes of pure, damning evidence of their plan to steal custody and continue the financial abuse. Mom's face went chalk white. Derek backed toward the door like she was radioactive, suddenly very interested in his shoes. You recorded us illegally, Mom started, voice cracking. One-party consent state, I interrupted calmly. I was part of the conversation you called me for. Everything's perfectly admissible in court. 2 weeks later in family court, I played that recording for Judge Martinez. Mom and Derek sat across the aisle looking like they wanted to disappear into the floor. Their expensive lawyer suddenly seemed very quiet. Financial exploitation of a disabled minor, the judge said, reviewing their bank statements my lawyer had subpoenaed. Custodial interference, threatening a protected individual. Mrs. Patterson, your parental rights are hereby terminated permanently. The gavel came down like thunder. Derek got 6 months for fraud. Now it's spring, and we're sitting on my back porch watching Lily chase butterflies in the garden we planted together. She's giggling, no longer flinching when doors slam or voices get loud. Her therapy is going well, and she started speaking in full sentences again. Rachel squeezed my hand, tears in her eyes, but smiling. Thank you for driving through that storm when everyone else gave up on us.